Hello and welcome to Cutting Room Digital Designs. I'm Mrs. D, and today we are going to make this super cute little girl ghost gift card holder. As you can see, it's a super easy project. There's not a lot of pieces. It's going to come together really quick. So if you're a beginner, if you are someone just looking to put something together really quickly, this is the project for you. And it's got a cute little surprise. When you pull her bow, boo, there's a spot for our gift card. So this is just a fun little project as we get close to that spooky season. We can't wait to share it with you. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so before we begin, I do want to just point out a couple of quick things about this file. First is that if you have made your download and you've already extracted your folder from the zip file that you get, you'll find in there, you get the all-in-one is right there at the top and the instructions, but there's also a folder in there called Bonus Extras. And in that, we have a couple of little extras for you that we're going to show off today. So first, as you saw in the intro, when you pull this little gift card holder piece out, it says Boo on it, which is, super adorable, but that may not be to your taste, or you may want to write your own thing or add your own embellishments on that piece instead. So in the Bonus Extras folder, we have a little extras piece that has the bow with no boo on it. There is also a separate piece which I don't have cut out, but if you wanted the inside of this bow to be a color other than black, we have an extra piece that fills that color in for you if you wanted a contrasting color. So it's just another option we give you. We like to give you options and flexibility as you're making your file. And then lastly, you will find in there a nice 5x7 envelope, and we give you two different versions. One has solid score lines and the other has dashed cut lines for just a single operation cut. Most of everything we provide in the shop has just dashed cut lines because we prefer a single tool operation to having to use, switching in and out with a score wheel or having extra pieces for, for a scoring tool. It just makes it much easier and more compatible for more machines if you're just using a single cut on everything. So for the rest of the project, we only offer the dash cut lines, but when it comes to the envelope, we know some people prefer having a solid score. So we offer both the dashed cuts for the envelope and solid score lines. And this envelope can be made just using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It's super easy to put together. So that's another little bonus that we give you. All right, let's jump right in. I'm going to actually start by making, we will make the interior piece first. All right, so we're going to start with this here, and we just have 4 little pieces to make this little slider up. So we're going to start with our piece that if you're using the version that says Boo, it says Boo, obviously, but if you have the blank version, it's going to look like this. And I'm going to find my version that of these 2 pieces, the one that does not have these little moon-shaped cuts, because that's where the gift card is going to go on the reverse. So we've got this, want to make sure it lines up so that our bow looks good. It does. And let's go ahead and add some glue to the back. Oh, one suggestion I do have, if you are using the version with the Boo, if you have not already cut your file, I do recommend cutting it on the intricate cut settings. If you're using a Cricut machine, it will do a really nice job with those, kind of those delicate, little interiors of the letters. All right, so that's on here, easy. And then we're going to take our back piece, and I'm going to just kind of find with my fingers where these little moon-shaped cuts are, because I want to make sure that I don't adhere those to anything. And I'm going to take my bow. Here we are, just like that. And I'm not trying to line it up, I'm just kind of trying to center it so that you see a nice black outline going all the way around the shape of the bow. Perfect. And then now we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to run glue. I'm going to go kind of around the edge, but if you'll notice, I am not putting anything on those tabs. Those tabs need to stay free so that we can get our gift card in there later. I'm just going to line this up. I want everything to match, and if I need to slide it around a little bit with my fingers, I can do that. Perfect. All right, there's our interior sliding piece. Now let's make our little ghosty shape. Okay. So to make the sleeve for our little ghosty girl, we're going to take, we've got our front piece, we've got our back piece here. The back piece has the tabs. And I'm going to just real quick put some glue on this. As you can see, we've got it just going like that very quickly. And I'm not going to line it up with anything in particular. I do want to make sure that the this kind of large swoop matches, you know, so I don't have anything accidentally reversed. Press that down. Perfect, just like that. Okay, we can set that off to the side. And now for the back of the sleeve, you know, I do want to make sure that this lines up. So we have it going this way. We've got the large swoop here with the tab. Perfect. So that is how we're going to do this one. And here we go. We're just going to real quick that on. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to fold these tabs up like that and put a little bit of glue on each of these. Okay. And then thinking of how we want this to slide in like this. So this piece is going to slide in here. I'm going to run a tiny little bit of glue, tiny little bit off to each side, just like that. Put some here at the corner, put a very little bit here at the bottom. There we go. So I don't want, obviously I don't want this to interfere with anything going in there, but by kind of setting it in place, you can see where to avoid putting any glue. And we're going to just press this down, making sure that the hemline of our little ghosty girl lines up. And just squeeze in all the tabs. Perfect. Press things into place. If I need to slide anything around, I can do that. Awesome. And there you have it. There she is. How cute is that? So as you can see, just a very simple project, goes together really easily, but makes such a lovely gift, especially, you know, here in the spooky season. It's wonderful. Or you may just want to give it to someone who really likes little ghosties. As always, we ask that if you don't mind subscribing to us or liking the video, and sign up for notifications so that you can find out when we have our next project posted. With that, again, thank you so much. We hope you have a wonderful day and happy crafting.